There's an abundance of seabirds down here because all the fishermen that have been out today, and I'm talking about recreational fishermen, they fillet their fish along here and leave all the frames. Brings in all the small fish that feed on them, crabs, and of course all the seabirds. That little point just there is one of my favourite places to catch kahawai. They come in through there, and that's Rabbit Island on the other side. These would be the perfect conditions to go floundering tonight. The moon is coming into full moon, the tide is coming in, so on a rising tide you can come around here or over there and you'll spear flounder. We used to be allowed to put nets in here, but not any longer because they're fearful the dolphins will get caught in them. Not that I've ever seen a dolphin come up here once in my entire life. We're looking at Port Mapua. That port used to have a lot of boats coming in and out, and they would take the forestry products out and the fruit products out and the fertiliser, but these days it's a bunch of fancy restaurants and retailers down there selling coffee and clothes and you name it, you can get it. The bylaws and council laws here say you can't live on your boat, but there's plenty of people here that do live on their boats. And really, why the hell shouldn't you be allowed to live on your boat? I don't know why you shouldn't be able to. Anyway, welcome to a Clay Tool Stories video. This is my home, Mapua. I spend a lot of time down here. I love it down here. It's a place for catching fish, a place for going for a swim, a place for getting shellfish or spearing your flounder or your eel up in the estuary if you want to get some. Some bird life around. It's just a beautiful place, and it's also got a lot of spiritual meaning for some people. I believe Māori used to come up here, and this would be a place I would imagine that if they were building a big waka up here, then they'd be able to build it there and then get it into the water from there. It'd be a great place if you're building a big boat, because when you think about it, big logs cut out into something as heavy as that, you wouldn't be able to transport it too far. This would be a good place to roll a log and then build it and then into the water. But I don't really know, I'm just thinking off the top. I know they certainly used to eat a lot of food here because all the mitten and the shellfish along the banks are still here today. This is just another one of my vlogs about being at home and where I live. It's probably interesting to some people, but to me it's just my day-to-day living, so I'd like to share it with you. So join me on this one. I hope you enjoy it. Well, the old bait's doing it now, son. Bit of a nod. What do you reckon? Panty or a bit bigger? Panty? No, good for the pan. Janet's got his horrible rod and his horrible reel, but he's catching the most fish as usual. Oh, that's a bigger one, son. It's actually slightly bigger. It's probably a 30, easily. I mean, it's not a monster, but it's probably the biggest panty you've caught today. Definitely. Yeah, get that. In the end, we kept 16. The legal limit's 10 each, but we figured it was enough. We've got a whole lot of kahawai in there too, some big kahawai. Good day's fishing. We're going to go home now and smoke some fish up. Have a feast. Let's get going. The live bait didn't catch anything, still at the back, and I've got a jig going down. Good day's fishing. It'll feed us and our loved ones for quite a while, that. When you're younger, if you're a hunter or a fisherman, you're driven to catch more pigs, shoot more deer, go out and get the biggest fish. As you get older, you get your pleasure from watching your children do that. You don't really care if you get something or not. But the other pleasure that you get also is being able to gift the fish to the people you love, or the meat to the people you love that can't get it themselves. So I'm going to drop some fish off now to a few loved ones. Got plenty for Awi because she's got a son to feed as well and she can't get it. And I've got a whole bunch more people today that I'm going to pass the fish on to. This is the real joy that you get from giving. It's actually even bigger than catching the fish. Although I do get excited catching good fish, the real buzz has been able to pass it on. And I think you older guys that have been like me through your life and been successful with your hunting and fishing, or not so successful all the time, would agree that it's a lot more fun to pass it on. G'day, how you going? It's Pee-Pee and it's Nala. We got some fish for your mum, lots of fish. Hey, what's in there, eh? What's that, eh? What's that? Hey, you can smell dogs, more interesting than fish, isn't it?
Smell my dog. Good girl. That's a good dog.
Looks like our skyline's going to change. Our neighbour's taking the trees out. It's a big digger. And we'll have a different view soon when those trees are gone. Better see my hunting ground in the background. That'll make a difference, won't it, Super Duck? So, this one down here, that white one, would I prune that or just leave that?
No, prune it.
Why do I need to prune that?
Well, it's all got whole ideas, so don't cut it out so the air get it like that other plant. They need open.
Then you open. And how far down would I take this one?
You get that fucking thing down there.
Will it live if I cut it down to there?
You can cut it down to there and it'll still live, but yeah, it'll all live. We'll cut it, yeah, anywhere in there. Doesn't matter because, yeah. And these ones here are the dead pieces on them. All those big long ones, take them away.
I'll get my trolley and I'll cut them then. Super Duck's come to help me. Well, I've smacked this one right back. It looks pretty small, doesn't it? Yeah. And Poe's gone and scratched Ross on the leg. Geez, you opened up. Last time I was with my daughter, she opens you up and makes you bleed. Now my dog does. Is your skin quite thin, is it, Ross?
Yeah, where's your daughter's one?
Oh yeah, she hit you with a knife, didn't she?
It's somewhere there, I think. Yeah. We'll get a new one going now.
Yeah, righto. Where else?
Yeah, leave it. What can you do up here?
Up there?
Just trim the bugger back. Yeah, take that back. There and there.
Yeah.
And the next one.
Is there any art to pruning roses?
No. As I said, that bloke in Auckland did it with a saw.
A saw, yeah.
On the thing, and they got the best crop, and that's the Auckland rose.
Oh yeah. So take the tops out?
Yeah. They're bloody useless. Roses grow like bloody weeds.
We might trim this back a bit more, eh?
You can do it all over there.
We should take it back to here, I think. Just get it right down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably better. And we'll look a bit.
See, there's a little one there. That might be alive.
Yeah, right. There's a
So
light
go
up there.
above
It's above that, righto. Look at these, look.
Yeah.
Just in the petals.
That's a good one. I don't know is that the rose hip you use on actual roses, or is
Nah,
that rose?
It's
Actual rose hip you see in the bush.
No, so that's a different one. She's eating these rose petals, eh?
Yeah, that's good stuff. All good stuff.
Hey, Poe. Do you want to eat a rose petal tree, Poe? This is where Ross lives now. Just dropping him off. There you go, mate. Bloody good.
Very good.
Hey, good to see you, and thanks for showing me how to do my roses. I appreciate it. Is that your room with the tree outside it?
Yeah.
Nicely
Right
spot.
in the very corner. But every one of these windows is a room.
You got a bit of grass outside to lie down, work in your suntan too.
How you going, Ross?
Oh, I'm going quite well. Righto, thanks for that. That's fucking...
See you, buddy. What are you doing up there, eh, Poe? What you doing up there, mate? Anyway, after Ross coming over here today, I've got these pruned back, these roses. I've learned a lot about gardening from Ross. I've also learned a lot about gardening from you guys. My citrus grows looking a lot better. I'm putting this citrus food and watering it in. One of my patrons, Larry Wood, has told me that I need to chop off the rootstock on my plants. Right, he said that this here is the rootstock, this stuff coming up here. This one with the thorns on. So I'm guessing going down here, if you look closer, there's a bit of paint there, a little bit of blue paint. I guess that's where the rootstock was, and then this was grafted onto it. This must be the variety. So this must also be rootstock down here. And we're going to take that out because apparently that's not going to grow limes, and it's just going to use up the energy of the plant. I hope I'm right in doing this. I'll find out, I guess, because it's taken a long time to grow these, but that now means that what's left, I guess, is this here, the variety. But I don't really know, I'm just going off what I've been told from you guys. And based on that also, this bit that's growing down here, this is below the blue bit, so I'm thinking that must also be the rootstock. I'm going to cut this down here. Now I see on this here it says it's from the nursery, and the nursery it's from is called it Kefir, which apparently we're not supposed to call it anymore. And also, interestingly, it's from Waimea Nurseries, which I worked for years ago when I was a kid. I was about 15, 16, and Doug Simpson was my boss, and he was a real good bloke. I really liked Doug, but he had to fire me because I was useless. That was fair enough too. On this one here, I'm not sure what's what, because I can't see where it's grafted onto the bottom. I don't know if that's the rootstock, or if that's the rootstock. What I can see though is it's dead wood up here, and it's been chewed a bit, so I'm going to tidy that up a little bit with the secateurs, just so the plant can grow some new growth. Take that out. Oh, that's tough, that's hard. Dead dry wood, yeah, dead as. It's quite white. Possibly could take it down even lower, eh? What do you guys reckon? I'm not sure. Yeah, she's a bit rough. No, I'll just leave it like that, and hopefully it's all right. This is a lemon tree, and you can see the rootstock again, the blue, and this wood is dead, so I'll take that off too. Not that there. That one there is also dead. Can go. Same would apply to this plant, I guess. That would be the rootstock there. There's the blue bit where they've grafted this variety. That would be the variety, which is this, the Kefir. It's got a new name now, although this says Kefir, or Kefir. But below is this, which I thought was part of the plant that I've grown. It looks really good, but that must be the rootstock. And the leaf's quite different, so I suppose I'm going off what the subscribers told me, that I'd chop that off, because it's not actually going to do the plant any good. There she goes. And what are you supposed to do? Put a bit of paint in there or something? And you can see it's got some nice new growth that's come through just recently. These are all fresh, and some fresh growth on the top. Can someone tell me about this comment? Someone said that Kefir is now derogatory, and why it's derogatory. I don't understand. I don't even know what Kefir is. All I know is Kefir as being a lime. I just don't understand in this woke new world we're supposed to be in. I'm asleep, I think. I really don't understand a lot of things that have changed. I mean, how many fucking lime trees are bloody racist? I mean, how stupid can it get? Just don't understand it. Suppose I'm just ignorant, but that one got me. They might not be bloody racist, but they definitely got sharp bits that hurt you. You know, I'm just trying to find on this one here. Well, that looks pretty dead, doesn't it? Trying to find out again where there's a rootstock that I can cut away and leave the variety. I'm pretty sure that there's the variety, because it's got that classic leaf, two leaves, one little one and one big one. You're in my way, mate. Where you go? And you're on me secateurs. Get off me secateurs. Where you go? Where you go, Po? Now where you go? Come on, bugger off. I'm trying to prune this this tree. No, don't stand on that. You break it. Oh, you. Where you go? Just go away, mate. Go on, bugger off. You're free. Walk away. Just walk away. On the case of this lime tree, I think it's actually all lime. I don't think it's rootstock. It's got a couple coming up. It's got the support stick, but that's actually dead in there. So what I've been told is you cut the dead stuff out. Oh, it was a bit green looking for dead. Maybe that's where it was at last. Well, it's not doing much. Oh no, it is dead. Just you know, she's dead. Just that last bit was green. So that should be tidier. And these leaves would suggest that that's all pretty good variety there, plant. Right, there's my pruning. Oh geez, this old mate here doesn't look very healthy, does he? Shit. It's been trampled on and stood on. And these here are all like, yeah, I'll just tidy it up a little bit. Cut the ends so they're a bit tidier. Looks like something's had a nibble on them. All a bit chewed. Hopefully we get some fresh growth out of this here little lemon tree. Out of my three dogs, Po, yeah, she puts her head up. She's the one that can find rats and mice in the paddock. She finds a heap. You think it'd be Pace, his tail's going 100 mile an hour. He's my white dog, but no, it's Po, every time. She's dug up so many mice and rats around here. They live in the paddock. Well, let's say the mouse got away, Pace. You're not going to get it. Or the rat probably had a hole in the ground. It dug right down deep. And I'm not getting my shovel to dig it out, so you're not going to get it, Pace. You're not going to get it, mate. Be way down deep in its burrow. Come on. I can hear the paradise ducks. They've landed in the pond down there with my pekin ducks. Probably down there to get a bit of feed. I placed a rat trap down there tonight because the eggs are getting robbed. I'm 58 years of age and I went pig hunting 50 years ago when I was 8 with the Robertson boys over at Wainui. 50 years later I still enjoy it. This year I'm a bit late getting away, but I will be starting very soon. And these will be my 3 dogs I'll be hunting through the season. Pig hunting with dogs in New Zealand is something that's been around for a long time, and without it we'd be overrun with pigs because they're actually a domestic animal that was introduced to New Zealand by Captain Cook, and they got out of hand in a lot of places. A pig can have 2 litters in a year. Gestation period is 5 months, and that same pig that's born at 6 months of age can have a litter itself. And do the maths on that, how quickly they can expand. What determines how many babies they have is how much food there's around. So the more you hunt them, the more the food recoils back, and the more their population recoils back. So if you clean out an area, the food comes up, pigs on the periphery move in, and because there's a lot of food, that means they have a lot of offspring. So hunting pigs is important, but it's also for blokes like me, it's a food source for our family and our friends and loved ones. And it's what my dogs are bred to do, is hunt. They're specifically bred to be hunting dogs, although they are my mates too. Oh, I got a visitor. It's Thomas. He's on his way to come and see me. He's a Sneak's runner. Sneak's a pig hunter, probably one of the best pig hunters I know. I gave him a dog called Pink, and she's catching boar after boar after boar. That's Thomas, and Thomas was Sneak's runner when Sneak was getting over his operation for cancer. Oh, it'd be good to have him. Looking forward to meeting him. Well, I've met him a few times actually, but having him stay the night, he's staying in the house truck. Lizzie's cleaned it up for him. So Thomas works as a culler, and he's just been down in Oamaru doing some wallaby, and currently I've got some steaks from that cattle beast, that Highland cattle I knocked over last week. So we're going to feed him. And being a culler, he's brought a bit of meat home for me. Bit of venison. Look at that beautiful yellow fat. Oh man, that's good. Thomas says to me that the sausage is just fallow. Just fallow. Fallow's the food of kings, man. Just put me a whole, bring them through, buddy. You've rocked up with enough food to feed an army. What do you got there? All sausages and a whole leg of, is it red deer, is it?
Red deer, it's just the hind.
Oh, just the hind. Oh, look at that.
And then a whole load of fallow sausages.
Oh,
should
mate.
be good.
Well, I guess when you're in the business of culling, you get a wee bit of meat occasionally.
Yeah.
That's
take some of it out.
That's cool, bro. What we'll do is we'll just throw it all on the whole lot in the cooler. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Awesome, buddy.
All good.
That's so awesome. I've just sauteed that with duck fat and water, and salt and pepper and garlic. We're pretty good to start chomping and chewing, bro. Man, that fat's really yellow. Okay, rate it honestly, mate. Out of 10.
It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Is it a bit chewy?
Yeah, it's a little bit chewy, not too bad for what it is.
She was an old cow.
But the flavour's definitely there.
It's got like a flavour in it. Yeah, done in garlic, salt, pepper. I smashed an egg in there for you too. These marrows are quite nice. Let's see what this is like here. Oh, it's delicious. I think I could eat steak every night, eh? I never get sick of it. Beautiful looking dog, mate.
Yeah,
It looks a lot like it's got some beardy in it.
Yeah, it's a heading dog beardy cross.
Oh yeah.
Hey.
Hey, that looks very similar paint job to Poe. G'day, mate.
Maya.
Good dog. Right, we'll just introduce them one at a time to my pack. That could be interesting, that, being a bitch and Poe being a bitch.
Disobedient on camera now.
That doesn't matter, mate. It doesn't matter at all.
Come here.
It's a 4-month-old pup. What's the breeding?
Heading dog beardy cross. Hopefully she's going to become an indicator dog.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful girl.
Sit. Good girl.
Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. She's listening to you. Awesome, buddy. Introductions. It's Bigsy.
Maya.
Who's this? Hey, what's that?
She's not even interested.
No, no.
Too many smells.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maya.
She can probably smell my posse. Here we go. Yeah. Hey, Poe. Look at Poe here. Who's that, Poe? Hey?
Maya.
This is the one we reintroduced. Good girl, Po. Good girl. Tail's wagging. Good body language. That's good. No, that's good. Right, we're going to introduce Po, which is the main one. Alpha. Good girl, Po. Good girl. Good girl. Good body language. That's great. Tail wagging. Your dog being submissive. That's good girl, Po. That's excellent. So what you want is you want them to smell each other's bums, not go nose to nose.
Come here.
Yeah, that's good. That's excellent. Okay, I've got to clean Po's kennel out. It's got some poo in it. I don't know what that's all about. Stay. Bixie, come. Good boy. Good dog. He's having a pee. He's been holding his pee. His body language is so good. Po, come. Good girl. Yeah, wagging tails. Get him behind, Po. Po, get him behind. Po, get him behind, Po. Good dog. That's good. Right, that's all right. Introduction's over. She might feel a little bit intimidated with 2. Po, come. Po, come. Good girl. Good dog. Good girl. Good girl. Okay, Pace, you can come out now. Right, mate. Pace, stay. 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 Pace, come. Yeah, body language all good there too. Yeah, we'll get him in the paddock. And is she good round stock?
Yeah.
Cool, okay. Bixie, come. Bixie's going to be the pup. Get him behind. So your door, this is actually locked here. Get out of there, Po.
What did I just do?
It's working now.
I just moved it up and down and it moved.
Yeah, that's yeah, and it's locked again. Ah, so that there's come loose.
I
But
don't like that.
no, that we need to replace it, mate. We need to replace the whole thing so that doesn't happen. That shouldn't happen. It's fine now, but that shouldn't happen, eh? Right. Duck's looking happy this morning. Right, I want to go and check this trap over here, see if it's got a rat in it. Well, the cheese is there. Trap hasn't gone off. We've got no rat this morning. Well, this egg hasn't been eaten. They've got a wee nest in here, which is good to see. Nice little nest too. It's a question whether it lasts in there. Got another egg over here as well that's survived. And we'll take that. He's playing well with Biggs anyway, mate. She's got the same paint job on her as Po. Oh, gee.
Too rough for you, eh?
Right between the legs. Safe zone. Good dog, Pace. Good girl, Po. Are you using the blueprint trainer?
Nah.
No.
Just going off what other people have done with their dogs.
Yep.
Yeah, trial and error, I guess. Just reading some forums, going off what other people say.
Well, that blueprint has got some awesome stuff you don't think about. The guys put a lot of work into it.
Yeah. No, I've heard good things about the blueprint, but I've also heard a few people say, you know, if you already got some experience with dogs, then you know it's not really worth using the blueprint. But if you're starting out brand new,
Yeah.
it's worth it.
Well, how many dogs have you had?
A few.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember how many dogs I've had, but I've all sort of trained them all up from a young age anyway.
Yeah, right. Po, that'll do, Po. Get in, Po. Good girl, Po. Get in, Po. Right down here in the safe zone again. That'll do, Bixie. Get out of there, Po. Get out of there. The good bastard Ricky Brown, one of my patrons, bought this and we had a competition. And it was a young snake who won it. He was supposed to come up with you, but what happened there? COVID getting in the way, was it?
Yeah, the second lockdown got in the way. The night we were due to come up, we went into lockdown. So
yeah, we had a hunt arranged, and one other thing was supposed to get it, and then I didn't get to the post office for a number of reasons. So today, it's going back to to sneak its rightful owner. So Ricky Brown organised that, paid for it himself. It's made by that bloke Flaherty, who makes bloody good knives. And it's actually probably more for a deer stalking than a filthy pig hunter, but you know that Sneak will do a pig with that.
Yeah.
Because currently he's using a Barco knife or something, isn't he? One of
It's
those.
only like that big.
Yeah, that big, yeah. Still catching a load of pigs. That is a beautiful knife. And Ricky Brown's actually got the same one himself, and I might get myself one yet because they are a nice knife for dodgy deer stalkers. Look at that, he makes the outside of the brass of the handle, like it wraps around the actual antler. Like he's carved it all in perfectly. And it's got this beautiful handmade sheath. So Sneak earned that, give it to the good bastard.
Yeah.
And thanks for...
Go deliver it to him.
Yeah, mate. Hey, look, good to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah, and
Catch you next time.
Absolutely, we'll go hunting probably June, July this year with you.
June, July, aiming to come back up for the trip.
Oh, there's always
as another lockdown doesn't happen.
Yeah, mate, well, crazy things happen. There is a bed here for you and Sneak any time, man.
Yeah, awesome.
Thanks for taking the time to visit us.
Now, all good. Shot family for the night.
Yeah, hey, and thanks for the venison too.
Yeah, tell me how it goes. I haven't had those sausages yet, so...
I'll be peeling into those very soon, yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, a lot of hungry mouths to feed around here, so no, that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy, good luck with your dog, good luck with your hunting, and we'll see you soon.
Cheers. Catch
Cheers,
you later.
mate. What would it be, clover, or is it manuka, or is it wild mixture?
Yeah, it's just all everything really.
And did you grow this yourself, like from your own bees?
Yeah, just caught a swarm and that's what was produced by them.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
So that's in wild bees?
Yeah, well, it would be out of another hive. 'Cause
Cool.
They naturally, to reproduce, they split off every couple of years.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so...
Oh, bloody good. So, Zach's come to have a look at our beehive. Are you keen to go in there, eh? Because there's a lot of bees in there. Yeah. I'll show you what it is, mate. Check that out, mate. Isn't that nice? It's actually from wild bees, and he's done it himself.
I might have to put some in my coffee.
Yeah. Well, the coffee's there, mate. Do you want to try some? How's this honey? What does it taste like?
Well, it tastes like honey. Funny that.
But can you taste the difference, like, from what you're used to? Because they've all got a different flavour.
I don't eat very much honey,
Okay.
but it's good. I like it. It's really, really thick. I
Yeah,
don't know
so-
if that's just because it's a little bit cold, but
Yeah, that's probably it.
it's quite thick.
Yeah, it changes with the temperature, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The viscosity of it. Oh, that'll go in. That's Chloe's coffee drinking there, mate. Hope it's good. Yeah. So this is the tree hut that we built for my daughter Dayla. Oops, just watch out for that bit of blackberry through there. You can see up the top here where they are going in through the window at the side. See up there?
Yeah.
They're all going in through there. So I reckon we'll go up there and knock the panel out on the inside. And I'll show you. Geez, there's a heap of them, eh? I reckon right behind that wall. But we can get in that from the other side, so we'll go up here and have a look.
Yeah, how long have they been in there for?
Probably 3 months, I think, now.
Oh, yes, they'll be quite big in there.
Oh, there's a shitload of dead ones in here. Heaps, man. So they're coming through somewhere. I don't know where. Oh, through the wall. Okay, got it. This panel up here. Come up, mate. Yeah, there's a gap in this wall here.
Oh, yeah.
The bloke that built it didn't seal it. Like you can all put a strip, so they must be coming through this side here. The top, but I reckon this panel here. See this one panel?
Yeah.
I reckon we knock that out. They may be up above here as well, but I reckon we knock this out here. It's just that one panel. You'll be able to get into it, eh? Tell us what that is, mate.
So this is a smoker. You smoke them out, and they think it's a bushfire.
So what did you just put on there then? Bit of cloth.
Hessian sack.
Hessian sack. Oh yeah.
Yep. And it burns quite well.
And what's this here?
Oh, it's just a torch.
Just to get it going.
Yeah.
It's gone out there, isn't it?
Oh, you have to give it a few pumps sometime. I'll do it when I get back up there.
Oh yeah, beauty.
Make sure the old torch is going. But
Cool.
yeah, they go all back up into the hive and gorge themselves with the honey,
Oh yeah.
and then that fills them up and kind of relaxes them.
Oh right. Okay.
So they're not so aggressive, but yeah.
Yeah, right, eh? Zach's only 16, still going to school, and already he's on his way to becoming a bloody good beekeeper, I'd say.
So I'll take this upstairs and I'll shake all the bees down into here,
Righto.
and I'll try and find the queen, and I'll put her in a clip, and then you put that in there, and then all the bees smell her and go in there.
They all hang around the queen, do they?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then later on in the evening, or when the bees all settled, I'll come back and Pick it up.
Bloody good. Well, hopefully that settles. Yeah.
Should do, but we'll see what happens.
Well, you can only do your best. Yes, there you go. Oh, wow. Man, you can smell that honey.
Yeah.
Jeez, look at that.
Pretty nice.
Tastes good.
Delicious. Have some.
Wild honey. I don't have sugar or anything sweet in my diet, so that's the first sweet thing I've had in like 3 years. Right, seriously. Holy shit, that is sweet. The wax is nice too, eh?
Yeah.
You gonna try some, bub? Whoa! Jump in there, Luke. Grab some, mate. For the honey. It's really sweet, eh? Oh, mate. Just we get a lot of honey out of it, didn't we?
Yeah.
And you put a lot in the hive as well?
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got heaps.
Wow, that made heaps. Oh, look at that. I might give it to my daughter. That's awesome, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's heaps of it in there, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's heavy, eh?
Yeah, it's probably about 20 kilos in there.
So that's a heap. So later on you'll come back and you reckon they'll, hopefully the queen will be in there, eh?
Yeah, I might come back later on this evening or in a couple of hours and see what they're up to.
I'll see you go.
Yep.
Okay, buddy. See you later. Well, it's the next day, Saturday, Easter. Oh, geez, bees everywhere. Holy shit. Oh, I don't know if I want to go up there without a suit on. You can see them in the window there, but I was gonna go and have a look and see. Got one on my arm. Oh, not sure I'm brave enough to go up there and have a look. I want to see if they've gone into his house. What do you guys reckon? What could possibly go wrong? Let's have a look, eh? Shit, they're all over me already. I just want to see if they've settled in the box he's got. He's left the box up here. Oh, there's bees everywhere. Don't attack me, guys. I'm friendly. Oh, jeez. Well, there's the box there. Oh, I've got them on me. Yeah, but it looks like they've gone in there, doesn't it? They're not hanging around the wall so much. And there's his box there. It's going to go up a bit further. Holy shit, they're everywhere. The place is crawling. Oh! Time to get out! I'm such a pussy. I didn't get stung. I had one on my neck and I brushed it off. It's wasps that upset me. Anyway, hey, well done, Zach. I was really impressed with Zach, and he's a real credit to his mum and his dad for the work they've done on raising a fine young man. I mean, he watches the channel, he saw an opportunity, he took it, now he's got a whole lot of honey and a whole lot of bees, and my tree hut eventually will be habitable again. That's good parenting, because how many 16-year-olds are thinking that way? When I was 16 I wasn't, I was just thinking about girls and surfing and other undesirable stuff. So well done, Zach, and yeah, like I said, well done to your parents for raising a fine young man. Hey, that was this video on the farm. It's a day for catching up on all the jobs that I got behind with. Thanks for following us. Be good, can't be good, be careful, and we'll see you next video. There's bees everywhere right now. I might get some bumblebees in for pollinating the plants, because when Zach takes those I won't have any bees. They were all the bees that were doing it, not sure yet. Hey Super Duck, have you eaten your dinner already? Hey? You come up for more food, have you? Hey mate, g'day mate. Did you eat it all, eh? Oh, did you eat it all, eh? Oh, you're so big, ain't you, eh? That's right, Poe, you can't have that one, mate. I'll pose like, what's going on, boss? Hey Super Duck. Hey Ducky, you going to share it with Super Duck? I hope so. Tuck, 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 tuck.